Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for October the 7th, 2024. I'm Mom. And you are not. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Let's see who's out there today. I know it's Monday. Nobody's out there. Oh, Taz is out there. Okay, well, good morning, Taz, if you're around. If you're not around, well, that's how it goes. Let's see what we got for adventures today. Materials in space, Terran ships in the battle zone, Vodwar on the ground. Yawn. Terran ships. Yeah, materials in space. Okay, let's go get us some materials in space. I am not impressed. Remember, Deep Space Nine. Yeah, getting right to it today. Let's see, I know where I want to go. Episodes. Let's do that one. Hey, so starting tomorrow evening, we are going to have a guest every week. Every Tuesday night, Brian, that works with our guests, where they get to be the guest of honor, if you will. For an hour, we're going to play their favorite TFOs and episodes and talk Trek and all about them. And tomorrow's guest is going to be Pirate Scum. After that, I don't have a guest for the following Tuesday, so hey, if you would like to come on here and talk about Trek Online, play some games, be the shining star that you are. To paraphrase Singing in the Rain, a shining star in the Star Trek Online firmament. That could be you. But in the meantime, what do we want to do? How many do we need? Oh, we just need one. We can go hit Korea for that one. We'll do something easy and quick. So I was working my buns off over the weekend to try and get a project done because it had to be turned in October the 7th, but it's going to Australia, which means it's due yesterday. But it turns out yesterday was a banking holiday in Australia, a national holiday. So I'm trying to reach out to them to get the address to mail off the artwork. And they're all going, hey, it's a banking holiday. We'll be back tomorrow. Okay. So somebody responded at 5:16 my time, which is like, I don't know, 8 in the morning their time? Today, or yesterday. No, that's not right. Let's see, late at nights, early in the morning for them. So yeah, somebody was getting home from a party late, is all I can figure out, and saw the email sitting there. So that will be today's project, is get that stuff off to them, and then find out they don't like my format. It's okay. One down. Want to finish these guys off? Sure, why not? I know they're here someplace. There they are. So we're still cleaning up around here from the storm last Friday. So it's been 10 days and I'm still having a hail of damage and debris rolling down on my roof. Fortunately, it's little stuff. The house didn't take any damage. My trees weren't severely damaged. They were banged up a bit. And the dogs go out and kind of look up and see, is something going to fall out of the sky and hit us? Good morning, Cliff. How are you today? I see, if I was smart, I'd actually be doing the daily, but I'm not. I'm not smart today. How was your weekend, Cliff? Oh, that explains a lot. For some reason, I decided I should do this on Elite. That explains a lot. I think we will just depart the scene. A quick pew-pew-pew is one thing. A 3-hour pew-pew-pew for basically nothing. Not worth it. Stop shooting me. Thank you. Oh, Cliff, I mean, we had nothing. It was the tail end of the hurricane that did so much damage down in Florida. But it tracked up here. And so we had a nice rain, which we desperately needed. We have had an extremely dry summer. The year I moved up here, the first time. So 2020, was it here? Yeah, I was here in 2020. We would have a rainstorm almost every night. It was a beautiful rainstorm, you know, that soft pitter-patter type rain. So everything was green and lush and full of mosquitoes. The next year was normal, not too wet, not too dry. The following year I was back in Chicago. What's that? Back in Chicago. So Chicago weather. Back here last year, very, very dry, and same this year, very, very dry. Given how many rivers we've got here in lowlands that are normally flooded, 2 years of dry is way unusual. All right, what was I going to do? I got out of that mess. Oh, it's going to change that out of Elite. We'll go back to Advanced. I got the new ship on my 2 junior accounts today, so I'm going to set them both up with that one today. Tomorrow. Today's a busy day. Set them up tomorrow and play with that for a while. Speaking of today, tomorrow, this week. No show tonight. I have to go do stuff, so I think moving forward I'm going to put the dog on the floor. I'm going to put you down here, dear. Go put the dog here on all my clothes. We will be off on Mondays and Wednesdays and be on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and potentially one day on the weekend, probably Sunday. And mornings will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thursdays will always be depending on how awake I am after driving back from Bloomington, or not driving back from Bloomington. We shall see about that one. Always an adventure. Terrence in the battle zone. Sure, why not? What's the shortcut? Jabberwocky? Spoils of War? I believe it's this one. And Tuesdays will be our guest night. So, like I said, this week will be JB. And anybody else who'd like to join us moving forward, be happy to set it up. 2022 we had already, yeah, I remember that. 42, which is like crazy hot. We don't get super crazy hot here, but we do have ridiculous humidity. Sometimes it verges on the impossible to get your clothes dry. Oh, we're not teaming up with them. They're already there. They're busy. We'll go over here. What do I need? 10 ships. Well, you can get 10 ships here. With the humidity, the lack of the dryer working, or the ships already there, how dare they? Oh, there's people here too. Seriously? Fine, I know where I'm going. I guess other people have ships in the battle zone too. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we have an Ed this morning. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning.
I was just bemoaning the kind of odd weather we've had lately. I'm just out for 10 ships in the battle zone. Are you in game?
I will be shortly.
Oh, okay. So I don't have anything exciting after I get done with my 10 ships here. We are off to Vodwarlandia, which is very low on the priorities. This is the account where I've already got all the endeavors. One of the 2 accounts where all the endeavors are done. But it's also the account that's got a good ship, which makes doing the endeavors a lot easier. That's 3. I'm not quite sure how that jumped to 6, but okay, fine. Magically gave me 3 and I only saw 1 there. Maybe they all exploded together.
Kiwi the Grethor.
Oh.
And Terrans on ground.
Well, we can do Pavo Dissension if you want to do Terrans on ground. We haven't done... Or, let's see, what's the other one? No, not Jupiter Station. That's Borgies. 2 more
Win
ships.
1,000. Yep. Win 1,000 gold plus platinum anywhere. I'll re-roll the 30 Udine ships in the battle zone.
Yeah. If it wasn't in the battle zone, it's not bad. They can go off and do something. But battle zone... so I got my 10, and I've got all that's left is some Vodwar. Let's send you an invitation. Actually, you know what? Before I send you an invitation, let me get out of here. I'm going to grab one of the lesser tunes so we can go off and see what they've got. They're the adventures because they don't have good equipment yet. Like yesterday, because I was trying to... I picked up the ship, so I had to do it twice yesterday to bank 2 of them. So I did it twice on those 2 accounts, and then once each on the other 3 accounts, so I did it 5 times yesterday. And there's the part of my brain going, no, the dilithium's not worth it anymore. Have I tried the NX-01 refit? I have not. I've heard lovely things about it. But I haven't tried it myself. Let's see. Who is the weaker of the 2? Let's grab Bruce. I mean, this is a cute little ship. It's just fine. It's not impressive. I've got AP damage in space. Terrans on the ground. What is this Terrans on the ground? Did you say you had Terrans on the ground?
I do.
Perfect. And I have Undine in the battle zone, which, let's see if we've got enough rerolls to justify getting rid of that one. We have 18. We're still going to try it. Let's see if we can find something better. Disruptor damage on the ground. Well, that works out really well. See if we've got any AP in space. I do.
It's my reroll.
And okay, I've got some AP for space. What have we got for the ground here? Does he have a disruptor? Oh, he's got a garbage disruptor. Is there a good reputation disruptor, everybody? Ooh, that's the thought. I've got some extra lithium sitting around. Reputation. Oh, Terran Task Force, I think, has a disruptor, don't they, for the ground? No. Good, I love the terminology. It's a beam rifle. It is a disruptor. Let's just double check disruptor. I should have enough toys for that. And apparently I don't. What am I short on? Probably gravimetric inducers, since that's the one not kicking over. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Maybe not gosh darn it. Let's run back to the bank real quick. Maybe I've got some stuff sitting there. Well, Cliff, it's not technically free if you bought it with your Lobby. You spend a lot of time getting that Lobby. Gosh darn it, Ed. Snarg, I thought you had more stuff banked than this. Yeah, I know I've had the account for a year now, and it's still Ed's fault when things aren't right. How do I not have gravimetric induce or whatever they are? Do I have any Tieran stuff? It's marks. That's what I was looking for, some with the leads. Well, let's see if there's anything sitting in there. Nope. How many do I need? That'll be the next question. Ugh, I need 4 of them. Well, that's not going to happen today. We have some work ahead of us. Let's see if the fleet bank's got any. Ground equipment. Do we have a disruptor of any sort? We have a Krieger Wave Disruptor Split Beam Rifle. We're going to take that one. I'm going to get 20,000 with a Mark II weapon. Yes, yes, that's going to be fun. All right, what should we do first? Did you want to run your... Oh, let's do Gateway first, okay?
Looks good.
All righty, let me team you. And I'll queue up Gateway because that's more limited time and people are on right now and are probably going, oh shoot, I forgot to do that this weekend. Speaking of things you forgot to do this weekend, the Universal that is coming up is... Oh, I just looked at it. What was it? Gamma Quadrant Skirmishes. Which, if you've done this before, you know is easier to do the first night because there's more people out there playing it. And I have to do it on 4 accounts. Only on 4 accounts. Actually, that if I had a slightly better computer, I could run all 4 at once. I just need 2 more monitors and a slightly better computer. Or 2 computers. Speaking of computers, Id, could you do me a favor today?
Mm-hmm.
And pull that video card out of the good machine. Not this machine, but the one down in the garage.
Yes.
The other one was...
The black case.
The black case, yeah. The one that we sent off to Dante was dead. So I'm going to offer him this one, if it works.
Okay.
And now I have a justification to, because the motherboard is shot. The only thing in there that's functional is the power supply. Now I have an excuse to just go build myself a better machine. Or better yet, have somebody else build me a better machine. A good gaming machine. Maybe I will get it for myself if I get a tax return next year. Because this one's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You're a good machine. It gets very fussy if I don't talk to it nicely. I would have thought this would have popped right away. Tell you what, let's cheat. Oh, there it is. Weewoo?
Weewoo.
While we're waiting for that to go. Terran marks.
Their ground troops use gateways to land and set up inhibitors to block our troops.
Ooh, but if we do Operation Wolf instead of Pavo Dissension for our Terrans, I would get gravimetric inducers. And Jupiter Uratus could do it too. Woohoo! I've got some options, I just won't get it today. Cliff, I need a new keyboard. I wish you had told me that about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when I was getting rid of the boxes and boxes of keyboards. Every year when we do a convention, we would always buy new keyboards because we would put the laptops underneath and we'd have monitors up front where everyone could see it and keyboards, but that way they were less likely to steal our computers. I finally got to the point where I had like 15 keyboards just sitting around.
All right.
It was silly. I went right to. After this weekend of doing this on so many accounts and people were not properly equipped to do it. I think I was 5 minutes into doing this, 4 minutes into doing it, and we still hadn't taken out either the shipyard or the station yesterday. I thought, yeah, that's a really good sign that this is not a party that's enjoying this.
Herald reinforcements are inbound.
Good morning.
Well, good
Hey,
morning,
Musin, you
Musa.
sounded amazingly better.
Yeah, my voice is coming back.
That's good. Did you ever see a doctor?
No.
Yep.
I mean, there was that one that travels in a porta john.
Well, my problem is really that I can't go to the doctor's regular office
Okay.
because there's no more walking.
Oh, that's
Right.
interesting.
I need to make an appointment.
Yeah.
And that's really not an option for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any phones. No cell phone, no landline.
Wow.
And yeah, I just, if I want to do something, I have to do it very early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already afternoon for me when I wake up most days.
Shipyard troop transports
Well,
are
I'm sure there's a
beginning their
solution
run
to
the
that.
I'm having a hard time snapping out of my rhythm.
Yeah, but it'd only be for one day. But you're getting better, so that's all that matters. Appointments are a pain. Yeah, Cliff. Actually,
double the beta radiation.
the doctor that I like to see back in Chicago. Yeah, why am I still seeing a guy in Chicago? Because I liked his approach. They do not take appointments. If you have an appointment, that's fine. You can make an appointment, but they don't make any guarantee that you will be seen at that time. Because if there's somebody in first, because they take walk-ins as the priority. The only thing that's
Yeah,
an
they-
exception is school physicals and DOT physicals, Department of Transportation physicals. Those are the only two they will absolutely stick to their appointments. So if you show up there at 8 in the morning, they're dead, beep, you're in and out in 20 minutes.
Yeah, during the lockdown period,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of restructured how the doctor works here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can only get an appointment to see the doctor. They won't do walk-ins anymore because they're afraid of cross-contaminations and stuff, infections
And
spreading throughout the populace.
yet now it's more a
Wait.
matter of it's more convenient to make an appointment.
Yeah,
For them, it's more
for
convenient.
me, it's the most convenient to just walk in and get help.
Yeah, here in India, I don't know the system well enough. I know if I wanted to make an appointment, I might have to make it months in advance.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning
So I
their
don't
run
do that. I go back to Chicago. Just try and coordinate, get there like 8 in the morning, run in, visit the doctor, then go get my hair done.
Well, if something goes really wrong,
Mm-hmm.
I just have to go to the emergency room rather than.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's where you get the big issues with people who are sick, who shouldn't be hanging around.
Shipyard troop transports
People who are
beginning their
sick.
run to the planet.
It is
Yeah,
not a recipe
but-
for success.
The way they arranged it here, it's like I can't go to a normal doctor unless I first buy a phone to make an appointment, which is ridiculous.
Kinda
And
is, yeah.
if I walk there, I know myself. Once I'm at the doctor's office, if they tell me to go away and make an appointment, there's going to be a big problem because I will blow my top. At which point I will never be allowed back in.
Well, you could just go in. They'll tell you need to make an appointment by phone. Then you say, hey, I don't have a phone. Can I borrow your phone and I'll call you from here? They will look at you, give you that funny look, and if they're halfway decent, they'll let you borrow the phone.
The thing is, I have to go to the doctor on foot.
Yes.
So once I get there, I expect them to help me.
Yeah.
Because I put in so much energy to show up that it's kind of pointless, in my opinion, to go there and be told, go back home.
Can you buy a burner phone? Just a short use that you pay.
No.
Oh.
No.
Can you borrow somebody's phone?
No.
Okay.
Unless I can borrow yours to call my.
Yeah, well, I think it'd be a longer trip over here.
Yeah, that's just the problem as well. Is all my social contacts are people that are not in my country.
I suppose the days of public payphones are long gone. They do still have them at the airport here and at the train stations. But there's not very many of them. No, that's not what I wanted. I want this one over here.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the platform.
There we go. That's the one I want. And how are you this morning, Joshua?
Well,
Why does
doing
that sound
good.
ominous? Oh, that's good. Well,
Well,
it sounds
I've been-
ominous in the morning. Of course, it's not morning.
well, I basically gave up with the support team.
Oh. What were you trying to get done with the support team?
Basically, I was trying to. What I was trying to get out of them was the blog post a typo?
Yes, the blog post was a typo.
I was trying to get them to admit that.
Well, they're probably not going to admit that.
Yeah, but I got close.
Yeah, here's the problem. If you say the blog post was a typo, but you got to stick by your word, what are you going to do if they don't?
Good point.
If you say, well, I'll take this to court, they will then say, and they have done this, if you say that, we can no longer talk to you. You have to talk to us through our lawyers. Bye. I don't know if Cryptic does this, but a lot of gaming channels do. A lot of
Well, it's not even Cryptic. It's
A herald
the
visited
publisher. So
it's who's at customer support. If you ever do the, hey, I'm going to call my lawyer, they can, by terms of service, promptly go, okay, then we can only talk through your lawyer. Hilton is great for that one. If you go to the front desk and say, hey, I'm going to call my lawyer, they're going to be like, hey, we can't do anything with you. We cannot even talk to you. For anything.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the States. We'd like to
So
be different.
effectively, they were going down a rabbit hole of why there was no claim button.
Yeah.
After the 20 points were obtained on the account.
Right. Because that wasn't the way it was set up. It's after 40 points on the claim button. 20
yeah.
events.
But that claim button should have appeared at 20 points of the post.
Yeah, but it still was a typo.
Yeah.
You know it was a typo. We know it was a typo.
But
If it-
did they know it was a typo?
Yeah, they knew it was a typo.
But they won't openly admit that.
No, they don't have to. More.
they already have your money. They don't give a damn.
Yeah, but more to the point, though, is can you prove that that's what do you have a copy of it?
What?
Of the original post?
Yep.
Okay.
And if you go on the blog post for this event, it's still there right now.
So
Do you have the
Basically-
link to it by chance? Good morning, Shadow. How are you doing?
Let me get out of this TFO and I'll get the link
Okay.
for you.
Thanks.
at most it'd be a small claims, and they won't even show up.
Yeah.
And unless you get a sympathetic judge, they're not going to give you a ruling in your favor even if they don't show up.
Yeah.
So what did they post then?
Joshua is saying they posted that you had to do 20 points, not 20 events for the latest one. It seems like a typo that they wouldn't happily do.
Oh, I see.
See, in two parts of her, to earn the grand prize requires 20 daily progress,
Right?
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's for the captain. That's before you see the TFOs. The next part, once captains obtain 20 points on their account, they can claim the grand prize
Yeah,
listed
that-
above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
that's
what
clearly
they
a
did there.
error on their part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 20 times the participation award for a full 2-point participation.
Yeah, it should be once captains have obtained 40 points on their account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that, but I was wondering if the support team knew that.
I'm pretty sure whoever wrote that blog post doesn't actually look at the event tab in game
Well,
Yeah.
No,
and has no idea about the 40 points.
it's
2
attributed to
points
Kel,
per
and he
thing.
knows it, but that it's still that would make me think it's a typo, and nobody proofread it.
No, but yeah, customer service is disconnected pretty much from the admin, because
Yeah,
even
and-
even Avatar has said that he gets pushed back from them over things like they won't do it, even though he's like, "Excuse me, what?"
Yeah, well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
It does sound more like take this directly to Kale or something.
Yeah, but there's nothing he can do. I mean, you can.
Well, you say that, but I'm pretty sure they can do a thing.
Okay, what does the terms of service say is always what it's going to come down to, and I don't know what it says. Because you live and die by the terms of service. If their terms of service say they effed up and they have to take care of it, that's what it says. If terms of service say you have to take it to arbitration, they're not going to win. Is it worth your time? No.
Well, with modern terms of service updates, it should technically say arbitration
Yeah,
nowadays.
I'm sure it does.
However, that won't work for people in my country.
Well, then you have to look at your terms of service in your country. Anyway, we were going to do Operation Wolf, if anyone would like to join us.
So yesterday I got the Typhoon ship.
Oh, did you? I got mine today. On two of my... On this account being one of them.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to join us for a little Operation Wolf?
I'll be doing the Borg ground to get the plasma damage and Borg.
Okay. Well, we're going to do Operation Wolf because I need Terrans on the ground. Why was I going to do it versus Pavo Dissension?
Why? Actually, because you enjoy that one better?
I like them both. Id, you up for both of these?
Yeah.
Oh, I know
I'm down.
how I was doing it. Operation Wolf will give me the gravimetric induce. No, will it give me gravimetric inducers? It will not, because it's only available as that. But nonetheless, let's see. Here we'll go. I will put them both down, and we will see what we get out of it. We'll see what loves us better today. They need to upgrade Operation Wolf to have a medium level.
A lot of times, because of where I live, I have consumer protection that is not present in the U.S.
Tell me about it.
They have to facilitate my wishes, or I actually by default win because I'm the consumer.
Shadow, can I have some breakfast too? I queued 2 of these. One of them has to pop. One would think. Yeah, so in general terms here in the States, one TOS covers every state. That's not true at all, but they kind of generalize it, all the terms, and then they have to go into the nitpicky, this applies in these states, this applies in those states, this applies in that states, California being the most restrictive of all of them with the best consumer rights. Wee-woo?
You?
Wee-woo. Indianapolis, Indiana doesn't have a ton of consumer rights. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not fabulous.
Let a team up once you have.
But you get out to California, and it's so restrictive that it's hard to do business in California. So the Gorn dancing is ghee butter snaps. We do have a Joshua with us. Hi, Joshua. How'd you get here?
I signed us separately.
Clearly.
Did you notice which character I'm on?
I did.
And that dancing gone is epic.
No, it's a kitty cat.
Come on, go on, please.
Oh, hey.
Got a pair of kitty cats.
Locked down. Use the exocomps to get the door.
One of my people.
Yes.
Get to the consoles down in the security hub.
How did we get a Gorn on a Federation
More exocomps to the
team?
consoles. Once all 3 are set, they'll start cracking the security system.
Well, I got my Terrans.
Okay, everyone leave.
Oh boy. Gonna be great.
No, I still have disruptor damage to do. I still have work here.
Yeah.
Or
I've got
work is
polar on
needed
damage
done.
to do as well.
Attention terrorists. Your efforts here are doomed to fail. There is no escape. Try to die well.
Heads up. They're using site-to-site transporters to beam troops in.
And they're also just coming down the front door, but you know.
Yeah, this wasn't a private, right? This is random.
Yeah, the.
I didn't think I got in.
Yeah. We wouldn't have let him in on purpose.
Perhaps my orders weren't
You
clear.
know, if it was private, we could have our Gornies in here, but that's not how it goes. No. I knew that was going to happen. Has he got clothes on? Yes, he's got clothes on. We're good.
Does he have clothes on?
Yes. I took off his shields yesterday because he had to do ground healing. It's a lot easier to take damage when you're not wearing shields.
Back at 50%. Keep those exocomps working.
I figured out the neat way with the ground stuff
Yeah.
of the build that I like to run is the Berman 2-piece with the the body armor and the environmental suit
There's
with
my
the adaptive shield
I
and
haven't,
the adapted set.
I haven't tried that.
Almost there. System hack at 75%. Watch your exocom.
I must say, is with the vinculum, you have a choice of having the weapon in the secondary slot or having the vinculum in the kit module slot.
Ship to command.
And I found it works really well. If you want to do stuff with Borg, but it also works with any other ground-based item.
Well, I have a nice ground build I like, which I'm not using on this one. By the way, hola to you too, Huza.
Bypass the
Guten Morgen. So we'll defer to my
Security.
terrible German.
Report to operation. Not let anyone inside.
There's one thing about my warrior,
that door control should allow you to open the blast door.
warrior of the Empire. Don't make him get the back left out.
What does Joshua think of the new Typhoon? And good morning, Mr. Dave.
I haven't fully explored it yet.
Aha.
Deploy exocoms at the database.
Oh, in my main account now is over 1 million dill.
It's not going to do any good for anybody just sitting in your bank account.
Actually, I'm waiting for a very specific purpose.
What you doing?
Waiting for the Phoenix Place Pack event to come back
Oh, that's
around.
right. You mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
You're not working. Oh, yes, you're working.
Hey, it's a good goal. It's a good idea, though.
Oh, it is.
And in theory, if 13 weeks rotation works around,
When will that bring it?
Here we go. Keep those exocoms.
We just had a
It
Phoenix
You get what
prize
you
back
pay
not
for.
Yeah.
that long ago.
I just got the accolade Evil Twin.
Which one is Evil Twin?
All technicians.
Killing Terrans.
The database before they steal it
Okay.
from us. You are swiftly
Oh, I got it too! It's 1,000 Terrans. How funny is that that we
Yep.
both got it? Who's that? Yes, this is an excellent ground TFO, and I can't wait for them to make it medium difficulty.
How about elite difficulty?
Well, yeah, if we're going to get medium, we need elite. I don't know how they're going to ramp it up, though. Aside from just throwing more enemies at us.
You know what they do?
Keep it up.
They have more health
Yeah,
and have 3 times as many people in her.
that would do it. I'm not going to do it on this tune, though.
And guess what? You need a healer.
Yeah, you really will. It's going to be like the good old days of having to actually plan what you're doing.
Exocomps, you have no rights.
think highly of yourself if you thought you had.
Somebody dialed up their snark.
Clearly. It seems Evan is being very... doesn't want to stay in the land of the living.
Watch out for trouble.
Surprise!
Where is he? Is he upstairs? Just shoot him.
He's only got like a minuscule amount of health.
Your exocomp at console gamma is offline. Fix it now.
I'll go.
The exocomp at console beta is damaged. Get it back online.
Transporter room, now!
I have an idea for this character eventually.
Yes?
We swap him from the Federation in the 25th century to the 32nd century fleet. So I basically earn all the 32nd century ships on this character.
I can go with that.
Computer, initiate transport.
But obviously he's allowed all the traits from all the other ships to make that work.
Ooh, I got Disruptor Devastator.
So I require you to step back from the console.
Didn't even have to count my fancy toys that time. There he is.
Data acquisition complete. Well done. Now get the hell out of there.
I'm a little behind on my event contribution.
Where are you at?
Oh, I'm not even logged in yet.
Oh. This isn't part of the meta event, is it? It's just for the Typhoon.
No, no.
Okay. So we have
I'm just.
we got one more for the
I've
meta
missed
or
a
two
couple
more?
of days.
Quit, dude.
So let's see, it's October. Is there two more meta events or one more?
One more.
One more.
One more.
Okay. Which I presume will come well before the holidays.
Get me out of here.
It should be the next one.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm thinking the next one's going to be Halloween, which will be a short one. However, that means I have to go down and pick up the, whatever it is, the subspace doodly-doo.
Or they could very easily put two events together, the Halloween and the Meta event.
Two events at the same time, such a pain in the butt. I really hate when they do that.
But if they're running tight on time, they may be forced to.
But, you know, they have calendars like the rest of us. They can plan this out.
Yeah. Feature probes to the shuttle.
New plan.
Shuttle is not lasting very long, is it? Yep. So much for the Tigress. Remember when the Tigress was tough?
Keep up the pressure. We put a few dents in it, but it's still in the fight.
Divert power to weapon systems and fire at will.
Or maybe I'm the only one person who remembers that.
You're actually doing this. Amazing.
Give me maximum firepower.
Ooh, that runabout's in bad
Oh.
shape now.
Yeah, it exploded.
Inconceivable. I have never faced defeat. This is only a temporary
Well done. Enough.
Cliff says, I watched a great IRL yesterday from the New York City Aquarium. It was amazing. I bet.
I wanted to pop that pompous gas bag for years now.
Okay, Lita. Shut up.
Yes. Shut up, Leda. Back in the day, during Badlands, there was a glitch where Lita would appear in the final battle like every 15 seconds. She'd come back up and say whatever it is. It was a cutscene. It would just pop in and interrupt. And Ed would be yelling at, "Shut up, Lita!"
At least I brought up a good memory.
Hence the origins of the Screaming Lita's fleet.
Yeah. We need some deal in the Momulan Star Empire. Quite a bit of it.
Thank you. Let's see, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Hopefully I have 100 Terran marks.
That's my Jim Hadar, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I have
There's access to that one.
Well, this tune has 658,000 dilithium. I still need to get 3 more gravimetric inducers. That will be tomorrow's project.
Or if you're on it later on today, we could do it later on.
If I am, it'll be really late tonight, way past your bedtime. I have work, get home, walk the dogs, then go have a meeting with my son and the accountant for our monthly touch base.
Well, at least one thing.
Hmm.
My reputations are almost done on this character.
That's nice. I got about 9 minutes left. You guys want to do something else kind of on the quick side?
How about we do the event TFO for Musin?
No,
Musin?
you don't have to. I've already done mine today.
Oh, okay.
It was just an idea, Musin.
Yeah, we're trying to be nice, darn it.
Clearly his... No, I'm not gonna go there. No. That's a rabbit hole that I'm not willing to go down at this point in time. And I actually have enough fleet modules now
Mr.
to
Dave?
get the...
Mr. Dave says I start my new job next week. Glad to hear that, Mr. Dave.
How about doing Infected Conduit Advance?
We can do... I'm sorry,
I
in
should
fact,
get my ship this Sunday.
Joshua, what did you want to do? Infected Conduit?
Infected Conduit
Okay.
Advance?
There isn't an event. Id, are you up for it? A little Infected Conduit?
Here.
Okay.
And we know Musin's always down for an Infected Conduit.
He's not even in the game at the moment. Are you?
Damn.
No.
No, he's not even in game. Let me
I'm
cue this up
currently
because
experiencing some lag.
well, I'm going to cue this up on advanced, not elite. This tune is not going to be able to handle elite yet. We will.
We will.
Good morning, Savi. Yeah, no, I want to make this a good tune, you know, nice Ed memory tune here.
You know what we need?
Hmm.
Is a lot of everything.
Okay. Hey, speaking of things we need, tomorrow evening will be the first time that we do interviews of players as our Tuesday evening show while we're waiting for 10 Forward Weekly to ever come back. And our guest tomorrow is going to be JB, better known as Pirate Scum. But if you'd like to be our guest and get interviewed and play your favorite missions and talk about whatever you want to talk about, let me know. We're going to do it every Tuesday.
The situation is grim. There's more.
I'd invite Sav, but she doesn't talk. She could type. We could interview Sav by typing. That would be amazing. Everybody loves Sav. Could activate text to speech. But the other way would be better speech to text since you don't talk. Of course you could, yeah, and I could give you a nice fake voice. Could give you a nice AI voice.
Just so you know, we have an upgrade going up on the Momulan Star Empire.
I have to get back over to my own fleet one of these days. We need to find a fleet for that one.
No data is available.
Because I don't really want to start another fleet. Oh, sorry, another armada. We need an armada for that one.
The Netite drones can repair the transporters. Stop them.
Hey, Sav, if you're interested, I'll send you a list of all the interview questions. You could prep all your answers, and then all you have to do is
Probe is closing in on the
play back the one you want to do at that point. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a problem anymore. No worries, I'm looking forward to new materials, but it's actually one reason we're doing interviews is to, try and let people talk about the things they liked, would like to see coming up.
Golf.
In the game, we're going to have Star Trek Online golfing. Is that going to be the new summer event?
On Andoria?
No, on Ryza. We'll have to get a separate golfing island.
No, actually, I think golfing on Andoria is a good idea.
Yeah, but when the ball hits the ice, it's just going to go bouncy, 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 and you're going to spend your entire time running after it.
That's the whole point.
Okay, that's also the nature of golf,
I mean,
period, but that's...
That would mean they'd actually have something that you could do at Andoria.
You can run around and yell at people. I'd like to have the Ushan actually done. Cliff says there are 4 lights. Very good, Cliff.
No, they're not. No.
Okay.
If you really want to annoy the Cardassian, what you say is there are 6 lights. Because he's forgetting the little 2 lights that are on the device he's holding and pressing.
No. Because 4 is what you yell before you shoot, or you swing your golf stick, whatever it's called, club. In golf tradition here, you shout 4. Hence
right.
There are 4 lights. It's a joke. It's humor. It's funny. It's also time to go to work.
It's basically a signal downrange that there is a projectile coming your way.
It sounds better than
or
duck.
a tree falling down.
Yeah, there is that. Mr. Day says that's funny. It is funny.
I really like the little detail that there's 2 little lights on the device he's pressing, and that those lights aren't being counted. I would count those lights and then just have the Cardassian look at me and go, wait, what?
The thing is, the Cardassian knows those lights are there.
Does he?
One would hope.
My reading of that scene is he's trying to get Picard to
break, yeah.
Break, and to stop looking at things through the Federation's myopathy.
He wants him just to yield to him as a specific person. There's a novelization of it that is very much about after he realizes he doesn't have the information, all he wants to do is break him to prove that he could break him.
Yeah, I think Picard wasn't being cocky enough. He should have totally trolled that Cardassian. Make him more upset.
Well, they actually did some interesting research into the psychology of prisoners who are undergoing torture, and it was really dark and grim, but that's not where I want to go. But they were trying to play it true to what happens. Cliff says, I know someone who has that as an alert. But the alert is at 7 o'clock and I need to go to work. So on behalf of Moopsy in the Morning, I want to thank everybody who's here today. Id, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So have a great day, everyone. There's no show tonight because I have to go do work stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. And in the meantime, stay Moopsy.
Moopsy.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.